All right. Another windy day, folks. All right, I think we're good. How's the screen look? That looks good. All right, we are back another full week. Another full week. All right, who's ready? Let's get this rolling. All right, that's good. And that is good. And the screen is good. All right, I think we're on. I think we're on. All right. Who's ready? All right, let me take a look at the board. Got some biggie circuits. All right, let's get those shoulders ready. Hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. And let's reverse that direction. I feel like I'm missing something here. All right, let's do some hamstrings. So reach down, try to get your hands to the floor, and hold that bottom position. Yes. And then we're going to go deep squat. So come on down. So squat and then hands to the floor. All right? And then come back up in a squat. So you're staying down. And then hands to the floor. Yes. And one more time, deep squat. Holding that, and then hands to the floor. And then slowly come back up. We'll get into a warrior lunge. So step back, bring those arms up. Stepping back in a lunge. Here we go. Alternate the legs. Yes. Alternating the legs here. So we got upper, we got lower. We have balance. We got everything you need here. That's it. Full body training. That's what we like to do. Head to toe. Oh. And 3. And 2. And give me it one time. All right, then right into butt kicks. All right, used to be an exercise, but now it's part of the warm-up. There we go. It was part of the big cardio 50. It's about 50 cardio moves. There we go. And we didn't like it. It was voted out. It was voted off the island. There we go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. You guys ready for some action? All right, we're going to start out with a wide squat. 2 dumbbells. 2 dumbbells. That'll go between those knees. So you're going to be wide enough. All right? Not a sumo squat. It is a wide squat. There's a difference. You're not turning your toes out all the way. All right, we ready? All right, first move, here we go. Parte of 5, the first one. Let's go. Let's go. All the way down. How are your legs after a bike ride the next day? Anybody? Anybody? Like you're feeling a little here. In back, come on. We're going to go lower, upper, lower, upper. That's it. And we're already a week into June, is that right? Is that right today? The Happy June, folks. Let's slow it down. Let's keep this month. It's a good one. All right, we're going to go French press. I won't say it. All right, I know what it is now. All right, so hands up, palms up to the ceiling, and then elbows up, and then all the way down. I always describe this as hide that dumbbell, and then show that dumbbell. This really is a great tricep exercise. But you got to have the shoulder mobility here. If you don't, I think all my A-teamers do, but I would say do kickbacks if this bothers you. If you can't get that full range of motion, just do the other one, do kickbacks. But then you have to ask yourself, why don't I have the full range of motion? Let's talk about this. There we go. All right, good. Oh, that's only round 1. All right, let's go reverse lunges. Grab some weights. And then let's alternating lunge, stepping back. Here we go. Come on. Yes. That's it. Yeah, I would never work out legs after a bike ride the day before. There you go. And I don't have that full range. Takes a while for this old man to recover. Everyone else says, nah, no problem. Not if you're reaching for the blue pad on the floor, which you should be. Come on, Melissa. All right, we're going to go curl up, hammer down. All right, so curl up, palms up, curl up. Turn your hands, hammer down. Take it slow. Curl up. Turn your hands. Hammer down. Let's go. Come on. Up. Yes. Up. Right up. Come on. All is good. Come on. Yes. Up. So you hit both the bicep muscles here. Both of them. Hammer and regular curl, we call it. All right, from there we're going to skate. Great for the glutes. If you get that little extra reach down, all right, reach down. That really hits the glute. All right, let's go. Let's skate. Let's skate. Come on. Come on, skate. Let's push. Come on. Flying across the room, you're picking up speed. Are you quite a speed skater? I think you are. Come on. Yes. Just don't be me, all right? Just don't go side to side. Really push off across. Let's go. Get that heart rate up. And the bonus is the glutes. Reaching down. A very underrated glute exercise is your skater. But you gotta do it right. You have to fly. Come on. You ready to fly? Yes. Yes. All right, there's one round. There was no left and right, so it's the same exercises. Back to the wide squat. All right, grab your weights. Get ready for round 2. Don't have to start early. Get 20 seconds in between. And here we go. Round number 2. Sit. So we're definitely going, this is a glute. We're going for the glutes in this first round. There we go. All 3 moves for the legs are Christina approved. Here we go. Christina, I hope you had some cake. You should be posting your picture with your cake. What's the matter with you? There we go. Come on. Yes, crack, crack. Isn't it so much easier doing it right at your home, your workout? All right, let's go to triceps. So again, if you're saying, now my neck, do your kickbacks. But this exercise is a little better than a kickback because there's more time under tension. Kickback, you get a little rest. I'm not saying it's a bad exercise, but if I had to rate them, this would be up higher. It would be skull, number 1. This is number 2. The rope press down on the machine is 3. And then narrow press is 4. And coming in at number 5 is kickbacks. So I just gave you top 5. Here we go. Yes. And we're going to do the best one on the floor later on. And triceps are a trouble spot as we age. Oh, glutes and triceps, they're trouble spots as we age. At least on me. All right, here we go with our reverse lunge. Full range of motion here. Dumbbells right by your sides. And here we go. Let's step back. Come on. There we go. That's it. Let's lunge. Let's lunge. Who's on today? Crystal usually checks in, half checks in. You two are funny. Here we go. Here we go. Who else? Chris, maybe? LA? And just scrolling through Facebook and they see a live thing, so they hop on. All right, let's curl up and then hammer down. All right, do your regular curl. Up, turn, down slow, controlled. turn. This is a keeper. This is a keeper. Yes. That's all I'll say. Let's go. Come on. Up. And turn. Yes. Good. Right up. And turn. This is already number 9. Number 9. Number 9. All right, let's do our number 10, which is skating around. Which is skating around. All right, let's skate. Come on. Yes. Yeah. Let's go for another skate. Come on. You guys want this, you're going to get it. Let's go. All the way. Let's push. Come on. Yes. 10 seconds. All right. There is one. There is one. All right, this is our floor work one. So we're going to do heavy chest. We're going to ladder flies in triceps. And then a Turkish modified get up, which is basically a sit or a crunch. All right, so we're going to do 2 up top. We're going to do a wide shoulder press. This is wide, so it's not super heavy, because you're going to bring the elbows out and then you're going to press. This is a tough one on the shoulders, so choose wisely. It could be your 8s or your 10s. All right? And then we'll ladder, row, and curl, curl. All right, so 2 up top. Here we go. Ready for that wide shoulder? All right, here we go. All right, Christina. Here's your upper body, Christina. She's furious right now. There we go. Come on. Yes. She's going to go to Jillian Michaels soon if this keeps up. Yeah, but you see what she turned into, Jillian Michaels? She is a heavy red hat. Dr. Phil, Dr. Oz. Whack job. Low information, right? Right, Mo? Hey, watch, you know what? Sounds like an animal. All right, so from there we're going to ladder, rows, and we're going to do curl, 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 curl. So you're going to start with 1 row. All right, so row, stand up, curl, curl. Give me 2 rows. 2 rows. Curl, curl. So they're heavy curls. Come on. 3 rows. You get it now. Come on. We're laddering those rows. Anchor. You got it. Come on. Anchor. Perfect. We usually get to 5. Let's see. Well, that's 5. Are we there? Yes, we are. Maybe start for 6. All right, that was good. All right, so we're going to hit the deck. So get your heavies and then your lighter. All right, so that's set. All right, we're going to do a turn chest press. So 2 dumbbells. All right, and we're going to have at the bottom, we're going to have our palms facing away from us. And then you're going to press. As you're pressing, you're going to turn your hands. And as you're going back down, you're going to turn them back. All right, everybody good? All right, let's give it a go. So press, turn. Turn it back. So you're turning as the dumbbell's going up, and you're turning back as the dumbbell's going down. That just goes from the outer chest to the inner chest with the turn. So let's get it going here. Come on. Let's make it happen. Yes. All is fantastic. All right, that was good. All right, now we're going to ladder flies with 2 triceps. So it's always 2 triceps, and we're going to increase the flies. All right, so start with that 1 fly, and then 2 triceps. And then we'll go 2 and 2. And then ladder the flies. Keep going up here. Stay with 2 triceps. That's you. Elbows, just the elbows on the flies. Yes. All right, what was that third one? All right, so this one you hold a light dumbbell or body weight. All right, and you're going to, let's start with the left side. All right, so the leg is bent on the left side, dumbbell or just your hand, and the right side is off the floor. And then you're going to sit all the way up. Or you just do the crunch version. All right? Let's go. I should have said a light dumbbell. I apologize. Because can you do the tricep weight on this one? That's tough. I mean, A-teamers could do it. Yes. Very good. All right, let's repeat that tricep. So back to the chest press. Back to the chest press. Again, palms face away on the floor. And then when you press, turn those hands. Turn those hands. Come on. Yes. Good work. Excellent job. This is definitely one of my favorites right here. And just get that little extra squeeze by turning the hands. Yes. All right, back to the laddering fly. That sounds like something, a laddering fly, like I don't know, a gift shop. All right, here we go. Start with one fly. 2 triceps. Let's go. Like the fractured prune. Any other good names out there? That's it. I know there's a ton of them. Come on. Where does Melissa go when she gets her free shots? Is that in Mexico? Melissa, where you get your free shots? What's the name of that place? Alright, let's go on the other side with that sit-up or crunch. Alright, so now the right leg is bent. Left side is off the floor. And then sit up or crunch. Come on. This is another good one. They're all good. Except for don't say burpees either. Yes. Good. All right, then the last one's going to be our marching bridges. Before we head on up. Alright, so you're in bridge, and then lift the leg up, march it slow, march it slow. If it is too much for that lower back, then you're just going, bridging up and down. Yes. This is where you want to have your 300-pound barbell on you. Then bridge. That would work. That's it. Come on. All right, let's head on back up. And then we have those 2 standing. Get a full upper body in. All right, so this is the wide shoulder, elbows out, and then straight up. Let's go. This is where you need the mirrors to see if you have those straight arms. There we go. Hopefully I'm good. I'm doing it without a net. There we go. This would definitely be a mirror. There we go. I can't believe they have mirrors in a gym. There we go. So vain. Yeah, have another Twinkie. There we go. It's always the people that criticize fitness people. Annoying. Even though some people in the gym deserve to be criticized with their gallon jug and their hoods on and their headphones. Right. All right, let's ladder those rows. Curl, curl. All right, do I have the timer? Yep, it's still right here. All right, so here we go. Last one for this circuit. So, start with one, and then up, and then heavy curl, heavy curl. So it should be your 20-25s here. Come on. Let's go. Oh. You don't do rows, you start to lose, right? Your posture becomes terrible. Gotta work the back. Have to work the back. Right? Come on. Yes. That's another one that bites the dust. Another one down. Another one down. All right. All right, let's see this last circuit. We have a step out squat with a press. All right, so you're going to grab your 2 dumbbells. You're going to step out. You're going to squat. You're going to come back, and then you're going to press. So now we have the combos going here. All right. It's combo day 1 circuit. All right, we ready for this? And you're going to alternate the side you step. All right, here we go. Let's have some fun. Let's go. All right, here we go. Come on. Stepping out. And squat. And press. Other side. And squat. And press. All right, let's get that full range of motion here. Let's go. I can still do the squats. No pain today. Pain-free. Just bike soreness. I don't want to jinx myself here. Come on. Of course, this is only day 1. All right, we're going to go side lunge. We are going to go side lunge with a lateral raise. All right, so dumbbell in your right hand. You're going to step to the left in a side lunge. And then come up with a lateral raise. Yes. Station number 2, if you remember the setup. Are we forgetting? I quizzed the other class the other day. They forgot where station number 1 was. How did you forget that? If you know what it is, write it in the comments. Where was station number 1? Describe it to me. You'll win a prize. Come on. There we go. Maybe because I placed that number 1 down so many times. There we go. Here we go. All right, from there we're going to go balance with your front raise. So we are going to go left hand, all right, left hand, left balance, and then just bring that dumbbell up. Yes. We'll see my shaky leg here. We'll see what we get going. Come on. Holy crapola. What is up with that shakiness? All right, now we're going to go front lunge, and we're going to go hammer. All right, so grab a pair, and let's go, alternating. All right, come back, and then you're going to hammer on that side that you stepped forward. All right, so you're alternating both. Front lunge, hammer. So this is, what's the name of this one? You have lower, you have upper, and then you have combo. Can I call it Luca? Lower, upper, combo. Luca. Well, that might work. I need an A. I'll be the A. Don't say it. Don't say it, Mo. Here we go. It would be a true Luca if I did abs. I might be on to something. What do you think? All right, so back to the squat and the press. All right, back to the squat and the press. And then we'll finish with a jack punch. All right, here we go. All right, let's do this. Come on. There we go. And you get legs and upper, so you get that heart rate up. Try to pick up the speed on this one. Try to pick it up. Let's go. All the way down quickly, and then right back up with that press. Yeah. Come on. Pushing through. All the way down. Come on. Yes. All right, now dumbbell will be in your left hand. And we're going to step to the right. Side lunge, lateral raise. To the right. Step out. Come on. Good. Yeah. We got this. Come on. job. Solid job. Come on. Yes, heart rate is up, definitely. Let's go. All right, now balance right side. All right, with that front raise. With that front raise. Here we go. Were you 100% on the other leg? That's it, really focused on that one spot. Come on. I think I'm going to get it. Don't want to look at the clock though. That would throw me right off. Whoa. See? All right, let's go with the front lunge. Hammer time. All right, last two moves right on time. All right, so front, come back, hammer, alternating. Front, on that side, hammer. Yeah. And then maybe have some breakfast. What do you think? Some yogurt. I really love Sophie's yogurt, but you have to travel to get it. Either Lowell or Idlewild. So good though. Come on. Yes. Let's push. Good. All right, jack and punch. Jack and punch. Last combo of the day. And you just out, out, out. Come on. Fast. Speed. Finish. Don't leave me now. I can see when you drop off. Some of you are like, nah, I don't want to do that last thing. You got to push through here. No excuses for not doing your cardio. None. There we go. The heck. Here we go. You got to push through. Do everything I give you. And let me decide if we're going to not do it. Which would be your side planks and your mountain climbers. Come on, right to the end, right here. We're going to be right to the second. We're spot on today. Spot on. So I'll have to make note of this little format. And there you have day one. Great work, everybody. All right, let's have a good week with this. Let's have a fantastic week, all right? All right, thank you, guys. All right, I'll be back. Full week. Come on, no excuses. All right, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you, guys. All right, bye, everybody.